Day at a H&M, cops were called on me because a guy tricked me into going into an occupied changing room. At a mall and a H&M, I was waiting in line to try on a couple of suit pants and jacket, and the changing room line was long. A guy behind me went ahead and seemingly glanced at the rooms. He told me there was one open which was around the corner, so I couldn't tell. I proceeded to go through and open the curtain only to see a child undressed, and the mother. She screamed at me, and from the corner of my eye, the guy and his friend were laughing. Even though I was explaining what happened, she was in a hysterical state. Two of the H&M staff and manager intervened, and she told them that I was peeking in curtains and looking at her child. The police were then called. Two of them were actually next door eating, so they came into the store within a minute. As for the guy and his friend, they were nowhere to be seen. I was taken into the staff room and was detained. The lady explained to the cops about the whole situation and then heard my side of the story. While that was happening, the staff came in and spoke to one of the officers in private. He came back and told me that received a call from a male saying there was a guy going through the changing rooms and peeking. It looked like both officers were ready to place me under arrest, but the manager suggested to check the CCTVs. Both her and the officers followed to the CCTV room. Although there is never CCTVs in changing rooms, they were able to view one which was on the other side of the room facing the corner. They confirmed that I was in line for about 8 minutes and saw the guy and his friend in question go in and check. Apparently, between 15 and 25 minutes prior, they went back and forth about 3 times in the dressing rooms and did the same to 2 other people in line. The guy and his accomplice left the store, and judging by the small view angle of the camera, they left the mall. The cops also wanted to suspect that the caller was the guy, but it was difficult to conclude that. After the mother and I were informed, the officers released me. They put a bolo for the both of them. The primary suspect's the only identifiable factor was his beard and tattoo on his left arm, while his accomplice was wearing a white hat with thin-rimmed glasses. The entire mall was going to be informed too. The manager deeply apologized and gave both of us 70% off of our purchase and a one-time 40% voucher.